India beats China to emerge as the world's third strongest air force in the new rankings, and the Citizens of China slams the report. The World Directorate of the Modern Military Aircraft, or WDMMA, has ranked the Indian Air Force third in the global air power rankings for 2022 after examining the air strength of the various countries around the world. The report assessed the total combat capabilities of various air services worldwide and rated them accordingly. Indian Air Force was ranked higher than its regional rival China and placed above the Japan Air Self-Defense Force, the Israel Air Force, the French Air Force and Space Force. The WDMMA employs a formula that considers values associated with the total combat strength of the various countries' air force. The formula generates the True Value Rating, or the TVR, which aids the WDMMA in separating each power base of its overall strength and elements such as modernization, calculated health, and guard abilities. In this method, a country's tactical air force is broken down not merely by the number of planes it has, but also by the quality and its diversity of its stock. In any event, the WDMMA notes that the TVR is a work in progress that is constantly updated under the requirements. A special emphasis is placed on the classification that generally overlooked by the various powers, such as extraordinary missions, devoted plane power, CIS, preparations, and on-request units. The US Air Force had the highest TVR scores of 242.9 in the Worldwide Air Power Positioning of 2022 assessment. It has a diverse fleet of aircraft, and the numerous components are sourced domestically from the country's extensive industrial base. The US Air Force has specialized strategic bombers, CAS aircraft, sizable helo and fighter force, and hundreds of transport aircraft with hundreds more on order. Interestingly, the top two places were taken by the US Air Force, US Navy, followed by the Russian Air Force, US Army Aviation, US Marine Corps. Then the list is followed by the Indian and the Chinese cpla Air Force. Meanwhile, according to the report, the Indian Air Force has a total of 1,645 active aircraft in its inventory. While the Indian media welcomed the rankings, the Chinese citizens questioned the capabilities of the Indian Air Force and WDMMA rankings, according to Eurasian Times. The Chinese netizens stated that the Indian Air Force is placed 6th and the People's Liberation Army Air Force is listed 7th because the website lacks such information on the Chinese Air Force. Moving on, the Chinese article on the social media read, "For a long time, India has depended on the imports to boost its military capabilities. In 2016, India paid nearly $8.7 billion for just 36 upgraded Rafale fighter jet planes from France. At the point, these fighter jets have also been deployed to India-Pakistan border areas to gain the competitive advantage over the J-16 and J-20 of Chinese Air Force." The article further reads, "The Indian government has always insisted on promoting Made in India. But looking at the India's LCA Tejas is a disappointment," according to the Chinese citizens. The post claims when the Chinese J-10 fighter jet was launched, the LCA was also hurriedly launched. When the J-10 was flight tested, LCA was in the testing stage. The J-10 fighter was inaugurated, the LCA was still in testing stage. The enhanced J-10B was launched, the LCA was still in testing stage. When the J-20 stealth fighter jet of China was tested, the India's light combat aircraft was still being tested, according to the Chinese article. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and please support us by clicking the thanks button below our video. Asserting that India is on the side of peace, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on Monday that India believes there will be no winner in the Russia-Ukraine conflict and there will be losses. Addressing a joint press event with German Chancellor Olaf Scholz in Germany, Modi said that from the start of the Ukraine crisis, India has called for an immediate cessation of the hostilities and stressed that the talks are only solution to resolve the dispute. He also said, "We believe that there will be no winner in this war and all will suffer losses. Therefore, we are on the side of peace. Due to the disturbance caused by the Ukraine crisis, oil prices are skyrocketing. There is a shortage of food grain and fertilizer as a result, which every family in the world has been burdened. said Mr. Modi of India. Indian Prime Minister Modi also said that the effect of this on the developing and the poor countries will be much more. He also said India is also concerned about the humanitarian consequence of the conflict. On his part, Skala said that Russia has violated the UN Charter by attacking Ukraine. He said he also invited Prime Minister Modi of India to the G7 summit in Germany. Modi had arrived in Berlin on Monday morning on the first leg of his three-nation Europe trip that will also take him to Denmark and France. Ukraine on Monday said that its Turkish-made military drones Bayraktars sank two Russian patrol boats near the Black Sea's Snake Island, where the Ukrainian soldiers rebuffed the Moscow's demand to surrender at the start of the invasion in February. Two Russian Raptor boats were destroyed at the dawn today near the Snake Island, Ukraine's defense minister said in a statement. The defense minister also released grainy black and white aerial footage showing an explosion on the small military vessel. Raptor patrol boats can carry up to 3 crew and 20 personnel. They are usually equipped with machine guns and used in reconnaissance or landing operations. The Snake Island became a symbol of Ukrainian resistance after a radio exchange went viral in which the Ukrainian soldiers rebuffed the demands from the crew of Russian warship to surrender. The Russian ship, the Moskova, which sank in the Black Sea in mid-April, following what Moscow said was an explosion on board, while Ukraine said, and it came to be true by and confirmed by the US, which Ukraine had hit the warship with its indigenously built Neptune missiles. Britain and India will strengthen their defenses and security ties, including partnering on the development of combat jet technology, UK Prime Minister Mr. Boris Johnson announced during a trip to New Delhi on Thursday last week. Johnson said the Defense Cooperation Pact would boost procurement across several areas, but offered few details during a press conference wrapping up the two-day visit to India. The trip was aimed principally at progressing talks about free trade deal between the nations. But Johnson said that the two countries would seek closer defense procurement to meet threats across land, sea and air, and space and cyber, including partnering on new fighter jet technology and maritime technology to detect and respond to threats in the oceans. India is one of the world's largest importers of the defense technology, but its market is dominated by Russia, which accounts for more than 50% of the inward sales, and that's all changing as the US and Israel are filling up India's defense inventory. India has come under criticism from UK and US over the refusal by Modi to condemn the Russian invasion of Ukraine, but the issue appeared to be sidelined during the talks between the two countries.